Hi, I'm Jay Pongonis with HXGN TV, and I'm here with Brad Skelton from Hexagon Geospatial. Thanks for joining us, Brad.
Thank you, Jay.
Brad's going to talk to us about M.App X. So, Brad, would you tell us a little bit about M.App X, what it is and what it does?
Yes, Jay. M.App X is a cloud-based image exploitation system that we've been working on for about the past 18 months. And an image exploitation system is a tool for imagery analysts, defense analysts, to produce information products for their managers, for their superiors. The imagery analysts have to identify imagery. They have to adjust it for optimal viewing. They have to identify objects and mark it up and then generate reports from this, and they have to do it in a rapid fashion.
So, you mentioned that it's a cloud-based image exploitation system. What are the benefits to working on the cloud?
Well, let me contrast it to what has been. So, imagery analysts have been around for a long time, and today and traditionally they use expensive desktop systems for doing their work. Each one of these takes a lot of time to manage, to maintain, to configure. With a cloud-based system, we can centralize that. We can reduce the management costs in doing that. And we can share resources more easily using a cloud-based system.
Okay, but what about the performance? How would the performance of a cloud-based system compared to the traditional?
It's surprisingly good, actually. When we started the project, I had my concerns about that, but what you get is a lot of performance from the server side in preparing the data, and then streaming it to a web browser, and this runs only in a web browser. That's all you need. You get performance that is comparable to the desktop.
Okay. Now, I know that there's a lot of concerns, especially in the defense and intelligence industry, about the cloud. Could you maybe tell us what is the cloud, and does this have to run in the Amazon cloud?
Right. No, it does not have to run in the Amazon cloud, and you're right. Certainly in the defense arena, you're not going to run anything on a public cloud. And so when you use the word cloud here, we're talking about collections of servers that are extensible and can auto-scale. And large organizations will set up their own internal clouds, their own private clouds to run this software. And that really is our primary target, although we can run on the Amazon cloud or we could run on the Azure cloud, but you can also run on private installations.
Okay. Now, what about the user experience? I know that M.App X, one of the selling points is that you can customize that. Could you talk about that customization and maybe give us a small example?
Yeah. M.App X is highly customizable. It's meant to be tailored to a user's workflow. So there's many ways it can be customized. A system integrator can change the buttons on the interface. He can add new functionality to it using our APIs. He can add new geoprocessing to it. We have our spatial modeling engine built into this at the core. And that can be used to add new geoprocessing capabilities. Entirely new pieces of data source can be hooked to it. For example, most organizations will have their own source of imagery, their own library and managers. Those things can all be integrated into the system.
Okay, so can you talk a little bit more about that integrating into their existing systems?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we know coming into this that most defense organizations already have some kind of infrastructure. They might have their image libraries, they might have workflow management systems. So we know that we would have to integrate it with these at the very beginning. And so the architecture is very flexible. We can allow our application to be launched from their primary workflow, passing it the imagery. We can use our application to be the imagery management tool if they choose. That can be tied into their image libraries. We can also integrate other geoprocessing that they may create into our same infrastructure. So it's very flexible in this respect.
That's great. Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
So if you would like more information, please visit hexagongeospatial.com. And if you would like to watch more episodes or find out more, please visit hxgntv.com. Thank you.